I'm very disappointed in you.
We're really disappointed in you, man.
What's going on here?
What's going on here?
Who are you?
Who are you?
I saved you.
I saved you.
No, 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 no.
No, no, no. No, no.
No, get those lights off. Off. Turn them off. They're too bright. Turn them off. Turn them off. Let's go. Ready? Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights. Turn them off. So much nice. I am the chosen one. Somebody had to do it. So I'm taking on China.
Go ahead. Let's give it a shot.
What do you say to Americans who are upset with you over the way you downplayed this crisis over the last couple of months? The coronavirus is very much under control in the USA. It's going to disappear. March 4th, we have a very small number of people in this country infected. It will go away. Just stay calm. It will go away.
If you look at those individual statements, they're all true. Stay calm. It will go away. You know it is going away, and it will go away, and we're going to have a great victory. And it's people like you and CNN that say things like that, it's why people just don't want to listen to CNN anymore. You could ask a normal question. The statements I made are, I want to keep the country calm. I don't want panic in the country. I could cause panic much better than even you. I could do much. I would make you look like a minor league player. People, #1 on Facebook. Did you know I was #1 on Facebook? And I just found out I'm #1 on Facebook. I thought that was very nice for whatever it means. No, it represents something. And when I can explain to people, just don't do it. It's going to be.
It's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Yeah, because you'd be in jail.
Secretary Clinton.
We want to remind. Are they small hands? And he referred to my hands. If they're small, something else must be small. I guarantee you there's no problem. I guarantee it. All right. Okay.
Donald Trump bragging about the size of his penis is.
And I just want to make it clear that South Korea's testing was 11 per 100,000, and we're at 17 per 100,000. So
are you going to apologize, Yahoo? That's why you're Yahoo, and nobody knows who the hell you are. Go ahead, let's go.
Based on the numbers I've seen,
that's why nobody knows who you are, including me. Go ahead,
Mr. President.
just check it again.
You ought to get your facts right before you.
Well, we have had 14
Okay, well, your facts are wrong. Let's go.
Just to clarify.
Art Del Cueto. I am a vice president with the National Border Patrol Council. And I want everybody to take the time to understand what's going on. We are all affected by this shutdown. We have skin in the game. However, it comes down to border security. And we are extremely grateful to President Trump, and we fully support what he is doing to take care of our nation's borders, to take care of the future of this United States. It has nothing to do with political parties. You all got to ask yourself this question. If I come to your home, do you want me to knock on the front door, or do you want me to climb through that window? We fully support the president and all his efforts to secure our nation.
Things people love about you is you speak your mind and you don't use a politician's filter. However, that is not without its downsides, in particular when it comes to women. You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
No, it wasn't. Your Twitter account...
Thank you.
For the record, it was well beyond Rosie O'Donnell.
Yes, I'm sure it was.
Your Twitter account has several disparaging comments about women's looks.
Go ahead, please.
The first of the month is next week.
That's why your ratings are so bad, because you're pathetic. Go ahead, let's go.
Your quotes.
Your ratings are terrible.
Woo! Y'all gonna make me.
Part of the Trump-Cohen tape?
They don't have a.
Give me your code, please.
They don't have a legitimate purpose.
Incontrovertible evidence of a thirsty president.
Give me your code, please.
Living up to his reputation for daily consumption of
12 Diet Cokes, right?
That's 144 ounces of president fuel.
You'd be surprised how many commenters tweeted, "My favorite part is when he yells, 'Get me a Coke, please.'" Others ranked it up there with Mom, the meatloaf from Wedding Crashers.
Hey, Ma! Can we get some meatloaf?
There were comparisons to JFK. My fellow Americans,
ask not what your country can do for you. Ask.
Give me a Coke, please.
But there was one thing that got the most comments, that even critics found pleasing. Wow, he said please. He said please? Must be a fake. Trump says please to the help. That's my president.
And important for all peoples. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I would give myself, look, I hate to do it, but I will do it. I would give myself an A+. Is that enough? Can I go higher than that? It's happening.
On China, why are there no consequences for China for the misinformation
How do you know
that
there
they
are no
shared?
consequences?
We've been asked, and
How
it
do you
appears
know
that
there are no
were
consequences?
What are the consequences, Mr. President,
I
for the
wouldn't tell you.
misinformation?
China will find out.
But
Why would I tell you?
People are concerned that they stonewalled.
No, you
that
started
they
off by
gave
saying, why are there no
misinformation.
consequences?
You've asked this a few times, so following up on your response. Why are there no
How do
consequences
you
for
know
China?
there are no consequences?
you,
You're
and
going to
you've
find
said- you've
out.
said
I
that you
wouldn't
did
tell you. You'd probably be the last person on earth I'd tell.
Has any governor agreed that you have the authority to decide when their state
I haven't
opens
asked
back up?
anybody because
But
I
no one
don't.
has-
You know why? Because I don't have to. Go ahead, please.
But who told you the president has the total authority?
Enough, please.
Though, just to make sure.
With who?
The North Koreans.
I don't want to say. I won't say that.
Okay.
We have a good relationship with North Korea, as good as you can have. I mean, we have a good relationship with North Korea. I have a good relationship with Kim Jong-un, and I hope he's okay. And somebody would say, "Oh, that's terrible." No, it's not terrible. I hope he's okay. And I think it was a fake report done by CNN.
Can I ask you a question?
What do you have? Go ahead. No, that's enough. Go ahead.
But that wasn't my question.
The problem is you don't write the truth. So, as far as I'm concerned, I want to go to the next
Can I
one.
ask you a question about
No, not CNN, please. Go ahead.
The White House has not
You don't.
responded to these
I told you.
allegations from Ms. Bryant.
CNN is fake news. Don't talk to me. Go ahead, please.
But he says he was retaliated against, and that's why he was removed from his job. Do you have a response to that?
Okay, next question.
Mr. President, I have two questions, one on behalf of
the reason. The same thing with April Ryan. I watch her get up. I mean, you talk about somebody that's a loser. She doesn't know what the hell she's doing. She gets publicity, and then she gets a pay raise, or she gets a contract with, I think, CNN. But she's very nasty, and she shouldn't be. She shouldn't be. You've got to treat the White House and the office of the presidency with respect.
Voter suppression. You just have to sit down, please. Sit down. I didn't call you. I didn't call you. I'll give you voter suppression. Take a look at the CNN polls, how inaccurate they were. That's called voter suppression. Go ahead, please.
Thank you, Mr. President.
I'm not responding. I'm responding to. Excuse me. I'm not responding to you. I'm talking to this gentleman. Will you please sit down? Excuse me. Would you please sit down? Please go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. President. Now that the House of Representatives
very hostile. It's such a hostile media. It's so sad. You ask me about. No, you rudely interrupted him. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. President. Do you?
Obama, sir, what do you say to Michelle Obama, who says she will never forgive you for your birther comments in the past?
Oh, Michelle Obama said that. I haven't seen it. I guess she wrote a book. She got paid a lot of money to write a book. And they always insist that you come up with controversial. Well, I'll give you a little controversy back. I'll never forgive him for what he did to our United States military by not funding it properly. It was depleted. Everything was old and tired. And I came in and I had to fix it. And I'm in the process of spending tremendous amounts of money. So I'll never forgive him for what he did to our military. I'll never forgive him for what he did in many other ways, which I'll talk to you about in the future. What he did, because she talked about safety. What he did to our military made this country very unsafe for you and you and you.